Honorable Miss Yati Lastuti, SPD, MSc, as a lecturer in English courses. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naila Fatima Zahra, and my student ID number is 17016240331. I'm from Department of Economics Education, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. So today I will make some learning videos for my exam. So happy watching, guys.
Hi everyone. How are you guys today? I hope you are fine today because we're gonna learn about grammatical sentence. Before we start our lesson, I want to ask to you guys, do you have a plan for the future? Yes, I'm pretty sure you all already have plan for the future. Maybe for the future you want to be a doctor, or you want to be entrepreneur, or maybe after school you want to hang out with your friends. So today we're gonna learn about simple future tense. Simple future tense is a tense that used to represent an action that takes place in the future. So one fact that you should keep in mind is that simple future tense start and finishes in the future itself. So both of start and ends is in the future. Why we learn about simple future? Function of simple future is used to revert to action or states that begin and end in the future, as I said before. And then the second is used to ask questions about the future. Maybe you ask your friends about their own plan after graduate school. And then the last is used to make comments. Adverb of time or time signal that we use in the simple future include tomorrow, next week, later, soon, next year, and the day after tomorrow, and etc. Formula of simple future tense. For the positive sentence, divided by two, verbal sentence and nominal sentence. For the verbal sentence, there is subject plus auxiliary verb. We use will or shall plus verb 1 plus complement, or subject plus to be plus going to. So to be and going to can be opposite, plus verb 1 and complement. For the nominal sentence is subject plus auxiliary verb. There is will or shall plus be plus ana. Ana is adjective, noun, and adverb. For the negative sentence, for the verbal, there is subject plus will or shall plus not, because it's a negative sentence, so it's not, plus verb 1 and complement, or subject plus to be plus not plus going to plus verb 1 and complement. And then for the nominal sentence, we use subject plus will or shall plus not plus be plus complement. And then the last, for the interrogative sentence, for the verbal, there are will or shall plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement, or to be plus subject plus going to plus verb 1. And then for the nominal sentence, there is will or shall plus subject plus be and complement. So for the example, I will give an example in the next slide. For example of simple future tense, for the positive sentence, the first is I shall visit you next week. I for the subject, shall is auxiliary verb, visit is a verb 1 and a complement. And then I will read the newspaper from tomorrow. I for the subject, will is auxiliary verb, read is verb 1 and complement. And then the last is we're going to meet our friend at the park. We as a subject, are is to be, and then going to and verb 1 meet, and then complement. So for the negative is just add not after auxiliary verb. So for example, I shall not visit you next week. I will not read the newspaper from tomorrow. And then we are not going to meet our friend at the park. And then for the interrogative sentence, we put auxiliary verb and to be in the front of the sentence. For example, shall I visit you next week? Will I read the newspaper from tomorrow? And then, are we going to meet our friends at the park? So, this is an example. I hope you all understand what I explained. Maybe you ask about what the difference about between shall, will, and be going to. For the shall is used for subject I and we, and then will and be going is used for the all subject for I, you, they, we, she, and he and it. And then shall is often used to express intent or determination. And then the last, shall use formally speaks or etc. And then will is often used to express determination, inclination, or capability, and then used in all other person. So for be going to expressing a desire, but only as an intention. And then the last, using to be is is or are after the subject, as I give an example before. So I hope you understand about simple future tense, because we will move for the next tenses. We learn about simple past tense. So simple future tense is talk about the future. So simple past tense is talk about the past time. Simple past tense is used to talk an event that happened in the past and ended at the specific time. So the start and ended in the past, not now or the future, at the specific time. Specific time is for example 3 months ago, 1 year ago, and so on. Sentence in simple past tense are marked by second verb and or verb to, which indicates past time. Why we learn simple past tense? Function of simple past tense to indicate a complete actions, and then to differentiate from the present or future, and then last, to describe habitual action. Time signal for simple past tense is yesterday, last night, blah 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 ago, or maybe 1 year ago, 3 months ago, and etc. And then last week and last blah blah blah, maybe last year, last month, last week, and so on. For the formula simple past tense is, for the positive sentence, there are subject plus verb to atau second verb plus complement, or subject plus auxiliary. Actually we use was or were. Was for I, she, he, it, and then were for they, we, and you, plus complement. And then for the negative sentence, there are subject plus did not plus verb 1 plus complement. So verb is verb 1, not verb 2. Or subject plus auxiliary, was or were, plus not plus complement. And then for the interrogative sentence, there is did plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement. Or auxiliary verb, there is was or were plus subject plus complement. Or we use 5W1H, there when, what, where, plus auxiliary plus subject plus complement. So I will give you an example for the next slide. Example of simple past tense. For the positive sentence, we went to Paris last month. So we is subject, when is verb to from go, and then the complement. And then for the second example, they were at home last night. For the negative sentence, we did not go to Paris last month. And then they were not home last night. For the interrogative, did we go Paris last month? Were they at home last night? And then for 5W1H, we give an example. Where was your book? So I hope you guys understand about what I explained. Thank you for listening to this lesson. I hope it was easy to understand. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment sections. See you in the next lesson.